All right, what's up, guys? Now that the whole first round is done with the cruiserweight division in the World Super Series boxing series, the first round is done. Okay, and the second round of fighters are set to fight soon. All right, I believe early next year in 2018. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts. First of all, the cruiserweight division is on a come up right now because it was a division that really got looked over for years, and right now I'm keeping a good watch on the tournament. I'm actually starting to be really entertained by the tournament or the division. I'm sorry, the division because, a lot of the newer guys are beating the older guys like Dennis Lebedev and Marco Hook. These are the guys that have been running the division for years, and these up and coming guys are very entertaining to watch. Okay, and this tournament setting is even making the tournament, the division, better because all of these guys are not going years and years and years of not fighting each other. I mean, they're fighting each other right now. The winner of this tournament should be the top dog of the cruiserweight division. Okay, which is good. I wish we had this in the light heavyweight division. I wish we had this in the welterweight and junior middleweight and the middleweight. We have it in the super middleweight tournament division, but we don't have it in a lot of other divisions. And I hope the success of this series brings on more tournaments. I made a video recently, a couple months back, where I was discussing about tournaments being better than titles, because, titles doesn't really mean anything nowadays. They do mean something, but they don't have that same value. And this really shows who's the best, especially when the top fighters are in one tournament. I think this was a great idea. And we should be seeing some good fights in January, February from this division. Now, my thoughts on the tournament right now and as it stands, I think Usyk and going into this tournament, I think a lot of people were really excited to see what's his name, Gassiev and Usyk. Okay, I think a lot of people are excited about those two the most going into this tournament. Usyk actually had a fight hook in the very, very first round. And Usyk, Alexander Usyk, if you like Lomachenko, you probably would like this guy too. I mean, they're both from the Ukraine. They fight very, very similar to each other. You'd be surprised a guy that size could move like similar to how Lomachenko moves. Okay, he likes to step around his opponents, huge volume. Okay, fast hands, quick feet. You're gonna see a lot of that with Usyk. Okay, he's undefeated right now. He beat Hook in the first round. He actually stopped Hook in the first round. Okay, a guy that was one of the top fighters in the cruiserweight division for years, he just stopped him. Okay, he also beat Glowacki, the guy that beat Steve Cunningham and Hook recently. You saw those fights in the PBC. Both of those fights were like, fight of the year candidates. You know what I'm saying? So check out Usyk. I think he's the most decorated right now in this tournament and most likely to win. Okay. Let's talk about what's that fight? Mike Perez and Briedis. That fight was a terrible fight. Okay. Perez lost the fight. I thought Briedis did a lot of holding. Perez still has stamina issues. I know he's got in great shape and he's cut down in weight and everything. He's not in the heavyweight division anymore, but he still seems to have some major stamina issues, and I think that's part of the reason why he lost the fight. Briedis was, the faster fighter, has good punching power, but I wasn't impressed with the win because he was doing too much hit, hold. I think he's supposed to be fighting Usyk, and I expect Usyk to win that fight. Clearly, I think Usyk is unstoppable. I think the best guy beating him is Gassiev. who I'll speak on next. Now, Gassiev and Dorticos. I think in the second round, that's the fight you really have to look out for. I think both of them had easier opponents in the first round. Okay, they weren't as competitive as the first two that I just named. I think these two are. I think this fight is a toss-up. I think Gassiev is great, you know, a little bit more explosive, better body puncher, you know. But his game is very, very simple. Okay, straightforward, come forward guy. Not the greatest defense, you know. He's not really that slick or anything. But he has a good inside game, very aggressive, come forward fighter. Okay. Dorticos is more of a long range guy. The Cuban is good. Like, he's more like long arms, you know, good power, good jab, good straight right hand. You know, the style, the classic style matchup that you're going to see here. Gassiev is going to be trying to get on the inside, I expect him to probably go to the body. Dorticos is a guy that I expect to try to stay long range, okay, and try to snipe Gassiev from the outside. This fight is a toss-up. Both have tremendous power. I really don't know who's going to win. I think I'm going to go with Gassiev, but don't be surprised if Dorticos win this fight, okay, because he has a lot of power as well, and if he can keep Gassiev on the end of his jab, I expect him to win this fight either by the decision or even by knockout. Okay, Gassiev win this fight. I expect him to win by knockout from a body shot. I think the body shots is his best chance of beating Dorticos and slowing him down. Whoever wins these 2 rounds, okay, or these 2 fights, expect me to do, you know, a full breakdown on the final fight in the future. I think it's going to be between Usyk and Gassiev. Right now, though, I still think Usyk is still the best, the most talented fighter in this tournament, okay? But if anybody has a chance of beating him, I think Gassiev has the best shot of beating him. I'm already overlooking Usyk against Briedis. I'm not impressed with Briedis. But I think Gassiev has the best chance of beating Usyk. If Dorticos beats Gassiev, I still think Usyk has I think he would clearly beat Dorticos. Okay, just too athletic. I think he would beat Dorticos without too much of a problem. But Gassiev, on the other hand, I think is a more dangerous fight for Usyk. All right, but I think Usyk is the best in this tournament, and I think he's gonna win the tournament, in my opinion. All right, let me know what you guys think. I love the tournament, and you know. Just look out for more videos from the Cruiserweight division. You know, I never was really big on the Cruiserweight division. For the last 4 years I've had this channel, I haven't done too many videos on the Cruiserweight division. But be on the lookout for more videos because I'm definitely tuning in to the division right now, all right? So anyway, check out the next one and make sure you guys subscribe. Still doing a light heavyweight division video as well, all right? Peace.